and welcome you into today's stream. Today, we're taking a look at Shedeur Sanders against UCF. This is our third film that we've done in terms of film study for the 2025 NFL Draft. That's next Thursday. That is going to start next Thursday with the first round. Shedeur Sanders, he is one of the quarterbacks that I have struggled the most with, and it's not because of the reasons why. I struggle with Shedeur Sanders not because of the way that he plays. I know a lot of people say he holds on to the ball too long. That does happen at times. But when I watch the film, I just don't like what Colorado has been doing offensively. I don't know that there's a lot of structure. It's almost like they're running a playbook for a pro team where the offensive lineman could do magical things, or where the offensive lineman could do stuff that the college kids can't do. The offensive line plays not very good at times. You'll see plays where receivers are taking plays off, where it's only one side of the ball that's running a route. And so it's basically short throws there or nothing. I can show you clips of receivers within a yard or two of each other, so there's no spacing, forcing the defense to really uh, spread out to cover space on the field. And so that's why I've struggled. Is it Shadeur's fault on this play, or is it not? One of the plays I saw, like I mentioned, receivers are so close to each other that you're like, the defense barely has to move and they can cover both receivers. That's where Shedeur looks first, and then he's coming off, and now he's got pressure in his face. Am I going to grade Shedeur that hold that against Shedeur? I shouldn't, because that's not Shadeur's fault. That is just not good play by the offense. Excuse me, by the wide receiver. So you're going to see everything. I haven't watched this film yet. You're going to see everything that I'm talking about live. This is his game against UCF, in which he did have a really good game. He was basically 28 of 35 for 80% completion percentage for 290 yards passing with 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. He also had 5 carries for 15 yards. He's not really much of a runner in terms of things. And because college counts sacks, I'm sure that's part of the reason why. But we're going to take a look at the film. So let me go ahead and remove that. And then let's go right into it and go down. We've got the handy epic pen ready. So let's get into the film. First play of the game. We'll try and not spend too much time on plays, but we will be going back and forth as we watch the plays so that you guys can understand what's happening. So, first play of the game, let's get into it. Okay. You can see right there, I mean, it's just simple, just an easy, simple now pass, trying to get your quarterback going. I totally get what they're doing right here. Just, we don't get a great block, defender, he makes the lineman miss, and then all of a sudden he's out to the races. And basically makes this a no game play. So we'll watch the end zone view. It's like I said, this is what you see on the film right there. Is that kind of stuff that you're just like that's just not great. Okay. So here we go. Next play, 2nd and 19 now. Not what you really like to see coming out of on the first 2 plays of the game. Another screen. I just like watch this, guys. Let's watch up top. We're just not gonna block. That's Travis Hunter. He's got to block that. Okay. No block there. I don't know if there's a misunderstanding, confusion. Hunter doesn't realize it's a screen. But yeah, nowhere to go. So if you're thinking, man, this is from time to time, and I like Travis Hunter, I like Shedeur Sanders, but you just see kind of plays like this. So that's what I'm saying. Is it a credit to Shedeur Sanders that they won 9 games? I guess so. Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter made a lot of plays for this team, and you'll see that as we go along. Okay. All right. So is he seeing the blitz? Where's his line sliding to? His line's sliding away. I'm a personal believer in having a quarterback slide the line to his blind side, because if he's looking to the right, looking to his right, which is his dominant hand, he can see that. You know, I don't know what Shedeur is looking at. If he's looking to the left, and he should see our blitzer right here, you know, best bet is just get some yards. He's just backing up. I'm thinking you probably just dump that off to the back just to get some yards, but gets intercepted. Go back to the middle. That's a dangerous spot with the linebacker watching the eyes. And yeah, good job by the defense. Who's that? Number 3. That is Deshaun Pace, a fifth-year senior. He's a transfer from Cincinnati, so he just rotated over and took care of that. Okay, here we go. So after the turnover, I don't think they had any points. See, I like that. That's good. That's a good read. All right, it's a quick game. This is a quick game, guys. What you want to see is a catch, step, throw. I'd like that ball out to be just a hair quicker, but it's not unnecessary wasted motion. Okay, so we're gonna get the catch. It's spacing basically, right? We got our outside receiver right here. He's gonna come up. He's gonna hitch. Let's go back. Let's go back. In fact, oops. Sorry, guys. My brain is gotta do better. Okay. So let's run the play again. We're basically getting our slot to come sit here. He's coming to sit here, and then we've got the flat route. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to put stretch on the defense. If this defender stays with this receiver, then we would throw the ball right here. If this defender goes with him, then you throw the back. It's just quick game. It's a great job by Shedeur right here. Like I said, I just like it out just a little bit sooner, but that is personally just me. It's not a knock on him. That's a personal feeling for me. Okay, right here, spacing, good. Catch, catchable ball. Let the receiver catch, turn upfield, and go, which is what you really like to see. Just a simple play. You're just trying to get simple plays going, get them into a rhythm. That's what they're calling right here. Okay. First and 10 right now. Ball's on the 33. So let's see what we get here. That's a long throw, guys. That's a long throw. Now it's play action, so he's going to rotate out. Got to have a better block up front right here. Right guard's got to do a better job. This is what I mean. Yeah, it's still a long throw because it's to the sideline, but he gets it there. It's caught. What you want to see. We just gotta we gotta be more firm. That guard has got to sit there and try and invite him inside. Because if it's like a boot, you want to invite him inside if you're the blocker. Let him beat you to the inside. Get beat to the inside. Okay? They're going back to same play. It looks like they're running the same spacing concept they ran earlier. Okay, same play. Same kind of read. Okay. Would like to see it a little bit more. And, I'm actually not that. Yeah, pretty good, actually. I amend that, right? Again, you're seeing some stuff. You're going, okay, good. There's some stuff here that you're liking. Okay, went back to the play that they ran 2 plays ago. That's a hell of a catch right there. All right, so what you want to see, 1, 2, 3. Not a lot of wasted motion. Good read. Sees that the defender's going with his slot. Knows that he's going to have the in-breaking route. And just delivers the ball. Would like it a little bit lower, but again, 1, 2, 3, step, hitch. Good. Okay. It's playing within a rhythm, guys. What you have to understand is quarterbacks have rhythms. They're going to drop. They're going to do stuff. This is what you want to have happen. Right. So when you're watching a quarterback, is he 1, 2, 3? Once he's to the top of his drop, is the ball being released? No. Is he hitch stepping, going through his reads? Right here, hits the top of his drop, knows who he's got, which is the in-breaking route, and he's going to throw that ball. So a good job there by Shedeur. Holy crap. What the heck? Okay. Defense was not fooled at all. I think if you're going to run this play, got to have a quarterback that's a real legitimate threat to like carry out a fake like he's going the opposite direction. So the offensive line, they're basically going to block They're all blocking to the left. They're leaving one guy unblocked, and he's the one who actually makes the play. It's a linebacker here, number 32. Who's this? Good job keeping contained. Good job. And get the tackle. Who's 32 for UCF? Let's see here. That is Ethan Barr. He's a fifth year senior as well from Vanderbilt. He's doing a good job. He's playing disciplined football. Okay. Here we go. First down, 1st and 10 on the 23. Remember, this is just his play, so it's not the full game film. So just so you guys are aware, that's what we're watching. So if it jumps around, you're like, wait, what happened? Just know, right? We'll go back here. We'll go back to the beginning of the screen, the sideline view, the scoreboard. Just know they punted, they got the ball back. Now it's just this is the drive on the 23. It's a good ball. Good read. Okay, we're reading the set. Who are we reading? We're reading the safety here. Safety comes down. Safety came down. That told him he's got the post. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to take the post. All right, so we're going to get that. Travis Hunter beats him to the inside. Delivers a ball. Only spot that Travis can get it. Let's go back again. Again, we're going to go back to this play. Right? We want to watch how he's reading, his footwork, progression, things like that. Play action. He's making his read. He sees. Boom. That's right. That's right. That's what you like to see. Travis Hunter, Iron Man, makes the catch. I think he sees that safety out of the corner side because there's no reason to pull that unless that safety comes down. There's just no reason. So he delivers a good ball. All right, 7-0 here. Okay, I like that. Again, this is a much better film because he's able to play on time. For whatever reason, against in the two films I watched, BYU and Utah, there were moments where the receivers weren't running really good routes as well, so it kind of messed him up here. Like right here, love that. Drive, stop, pitch. Allows Shedeur to just look. Shedeur's he's able to catch, carry out the fake. 1, 2, 3, bam. Ball's out. Defender has no chance to get there on that hitch route. It's good. That's good. It's what you like to see. Like I said, he's been my most difficult because half the time I don't think it's his fault for some of the sacks that are happening because of his offensive line or receivers not running good routes. So I'm curious to see how this game progressed because they did win this 48-21. Oh, Travis Hunter's a player, guys. Besides that, not blocking, that one not block. Okay. He sees how far off. Okay. This is a read. You know, people like you got these guys, these snots who are like, oh, he's not reading anything. He's reading how far off the corner is, right? We're seeing how far the corner is off. This is called the gift right here that's being run. We call this the gift. If they're giving it to you, you just take that gift. That's what we're going to see. And he's just going to catch and throw it out there. Catch, throw. Now, he might be telling as well, hey, he might be saying, now. He's probably saying that to his receiver, to his back, letting his back know, hey, I'm going to throw this now. His back doesn't really carry out much of a fake. Like he's like, I'm going to throw this. He's making his read, catch, throw. Good. That's what you want to see out of a quarterback, guys. If they're going to give it to you, take the easy stuff. Easy stuff needs to be done. It needs to be completions. Okay, play action. Okay, let's go back. So here we go. Not sure that I like this. The man's tight. You're running a hitch with him. Stop route. He's playing tight man. I think you just got to go to the check down here. But what I do like is he's not look, it's not a lot of time. Just I think he's just got to come off and throw the check down, and he'll be fine there. Okay. So far though, I'm not feeling confused. I'm feeling a lot better about him with this game. Right? This is a good decision. Simple. Take the simple throw. Now it's a little high, but it's the great decision. They're dropping back so far. You've recruited these guys with some speed. Let them catch and run. Make guys miss. That's what those little dudes are for. So I mean, watch. It's not a waste. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning of the play. For those of you watching, I apologize. Like we will rewind back and forth. If you're in the chat, when you watch film, you just don't run a playthrough. You go back and forth watching the play. So if you watch it, here's what I'm seeing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, ball's already coming out. He's hit the top of his drop. He knows he's got that shallow crosser to his teammate, and that's what he's going to go ahead and do and throw. Right? He's throwing that to Jimmy Horn Jr. So that's a good throw. That's a great play. I love it. I love everything about it. Right? And just a little bit lower. Want a little bit lower so Jimmy doesn't have to jump up, but catch, turn up field, get a first down. Nothing wrong with that. That's good. That's what you want to have happening with it. So here we go. Again, this is all just Shedeur Sanders film, guys. Ooh, what do we got? Penalty. We have a false start because I like the read. I like the ball getting out. I like him throwing this. Okay, let's see what this ref. Oh, if he's stopping the play, it's gone the offense. So they're going to be backed up. It's going to be 1st and 15 then. So we'll just skip 2nd and 15. That's what it is, actually. So 2nd and 10, 2nd and 15. Climb up. Good. Now just get rid of it. You're just spending too much time. See, that's an unnecessary hit. Right? Climb up. Don't have anything. Now get rid of the ball right there. Just get rid of the ball. Trying to do too much. Just get rid of the ball. Just get rid of the ball there. Okay? If you guys are in the chat, let me know your thoughts as you're watching this. You can more than comment if you want to. But notice, okay, so as we watch it, like right here, now climb up. He's going to dip the shoulder to come around. Now he's going to escape out to the right, which is great. But if you don't have anything, this play is probably really dead. Against the pro defensive end, it's going to be much harder to get away. Just don't take the sack. Just get rid of the ball. You're out of the pocket now. Get rid of that ball. Live to fight another day, did he catch that? Which, it works. If he catches this will be amazing. No. Like I said, that would be amazing if he caught it. But it's just a lost play. Don't take a sack. Don't get yourself unnecessarily hit. Just get rid of the ball here. Okay, ball's gone. Ball's gone. Hopefully that makes sense what I'm saying right there. But that's what you got to do as a quarterback, right? You don't want to make a bad play worse by trying to run around, trying to outrun dudes. Sometimes the right play is just a throwaway. Now that is a play by a receiver for him. Shepard just made a play. And this is a good read, actually, by him. Putting it in a spot where his receiver's the only one who can get it. Okay, so we're going to go up. Notice initially we're in 2 high safeties. Right here, we got 2 high safeties right here. Okay, so he's dropping back. He's looking at the safeties. Both safeties are going to stop and kind of step up. Just like this, they're going to stop and step up. And because they're going to do that, we're going to go ahead, and that's what he's going to launch. And watch. He sees that the safety now, see how the safety is now turned and is running with Horn? So now because of that, and because this safety has stopped his feet, that tells you rip it. Behind him, you got to pay a post over the top. This means just rip it. You want your quarterback to rip it, and that's why he's ripping it. It doesn't look like, and 14 is Shepard, right? I'm saying the right name, Will Shepard. It doesn't look like it, but this is a great read by Shedeur right here because he's ripping it, and he's leading Shepard, and the cornerback number 7. Let's make sure I get his name. Antoine Jackson. He's not able to make the play, and Shepard lays out for a great catch. I think Shepard kind of gives up. He's not expecting that ball. If he just kept running, it's he doesn't have to do the theatrics. Okay, this is what I meant at the beginning of the video as well. Like I said, sometimes receivers just aren't running real hard. This just happens from time to time. And it's like frustrating to watch because I'm like, Shedeur's ready to throw to you guys. Right here. I don't know why Will Shepard's slowing down. Doesn't need to. Just you got to run that route as though you are getting the ball. And you don't have to do the theatrics. But it works out. Touchdown. Can't complain. Good read by Shedeur Sanders. He puts the ball in a spot that he needs to. Good shuffling in the pocket. Gets good air. Right? Will Shepard just needs to run, not stop, not hesitate. He just needs to be running full speed. So, but hey, it's a hell of a play. It's a hell of a play. And I like it. I do like it. Okay, we get a screen out. Good block in. Again, we're trying to get our quarterback going. Again. Make the defense respect. We've taken some shots downfield. Now let's go ahead and throw some short game. Really put pressure on them as well. Okay, good. Take the check down. That's what I like to see. Go through your progression. Okay, so we got our progression. Watch his eyes. 1, 2, 3, 5. He now realizes, hey, I don't have anything. Let me go ahead and just throw this ball. Boom. Great catch. And it's a good game. Like, guys, that's a good game. Hold on just a second here. I apologize. I've got to send a text out real quick. We'll run the play. Okay, let's run the play. Sorry, I had to do this text real quick. But hopefully you guys are seeing some good stuff here. This makes me, again, like I said, the two films I watched, I was thinking, man, this is so tough. And maybe it's just that UCF's defense isn't as good. But man, I'm feeling a lot better about Shedeur with what I'm seeing. I'm seeing stuff that I like to see. Okay, again, late, just get the ball out. Don't take an unnecessary hit. This is where people talk about holding on to the ball too long. 1, 2, 3, okay? Check down. Hit 31. You got a check down right here. I mean, this is where I say this is unnecessary. Unnecessarily taking a hit. Get rid of the ball. That guy shouldn't be playing. He shouldn't keep playing. He lost his helmet. So it works out, but don't take a hit right here. Okay, you don't like anything? Come down to your check down right here over in front of you. Let him get yards. Let him be the one to get yards, take the hit. Instead, you're buying time and you take an unnecessary shot from a guy who shouldn't be playing still because he lost his helmet. But hey, whatever. So come off. You don't like it? Come off. Go to your check down. You got a guy standing right over the ball. Just let him have it. Let him rip it into him, throw it into there, and yeah. Okay. First down on the 25-yard line. Okay. Simple. I think it's just stick, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's just spacing. They're all just running hitches. They love running hitches, guys. They love running hitches. I'll tell you that. Okay. Good throw. Good decision. I have nothing to say. He's got a guy in his face. Not sure I really love tight ends taking so much time to chip, but it's what you're going to do. Part of the problem is the offensive line has struggles. But you're going to take a hit. He gets hit a lot, guys. He gets hit a lot. One of the things for Shedeur is that he does keep getting back up. I mean, he just hit again. But some of them, like you saw, are unnecessary hits where if he just gets rid of the ball or takes a check down, he doesn't take that hit. And that's what I would like to see more as the development for him as the quarterback. Okay, again, easy. Let's go back to it. Got a guy running right in the middle. Good decision. Notice he gets the top of his drop, sees it, makes the read, delivers the ball. He's reading right here. We got a linebackers are spreading. What coverage are they in? Looks like 3 deep, 3 under. They're bringing a 5-man blitz. So the space right here is open because we have a receiver who's forcing the defender right here out. He went with the running back, so he took himself out of position. So now the space is in here, and that's a great read by Shedeur. It's a great read by Shedeur on seeing it. So I really, really like that. That's a good read. And then takes that. Good, good, good. It's a good play. Good it's good everything, guys. I like that. Number 5 was like ready to eat him. Ricky Barber was like, I'm here. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. Yep. Let's watch this again. Hitch up, climb up. Again, take the check down. Right there. Come on, Shore. Come on, buddy. Take the check down. It's there. Climb up. Right? Your top of your drop. Don't like it. Hitch up. Bang. Okay. Know where your check downs are. You're dropping back. Hitch up. Boom. Know where they are and put them on your guy. That's what I would like to see. Excuse me. So that, again, unnecessary. Check down. Take the check down. Trying to do too much. Another hit. Okay. Come on. I like how Shedeur does move in the pocket, but again, this is unnecessary. Step up. Okay. Remember, you know where your receivers are. Look for your check down. And maybe he is trying to, and he gets caught up. His head's turned to the left, but I would have liked him to hitch up and just snap his head. Doesn't like it, get that head turned just a little bit quicker. Just a little bit quicker is what I'd like to see here. Ooh. Okay. Let's watch this again. There's nothing shallow. There's no check down here for him. Oh, there is. There's the back. I know it's 2nd and 16, so he's thinking, I can't. It doesn't do us any good, but, does buy time, roll out. Not a terrible throw on the run. Almost intercepted, though, so a little dangerous. Little dangerous. That ball, like, curved in. You guys see that? That ball curved in. Oh, it's a good hit, but a great catch by Horn. Watch the spot on this ball. 1, 2, 3. Right in the spot, right in the hole. That's good. That's good ball placement. And they're bringing an overload. It's a zone blitz. Again, it's 4 deep, 3 under. They're trying to overload one side, the left side. That is a lot. That's a lot of space. I mean, hold on a second. This is a lot of space. I don't know if that backer's supposed to be dropping off that way, but my goodness, that's a lot of space. He just throws the hitch route even. If he throws the curl here, it's a first down. But good spot of what's in the space. Catch, knockdown. It's okay. Doesn't get the first down, but he gets himself a chance to a field goal. I really like it. I really, really like it. Again, where's he? When you watch the drop, notice 1, 2, 3. One hitch, kind of hesitates a second, causes the backer to freeze, delivers the ball. Good. So 4th down and 6. They're going for it, it looks like. Okay. Oof. Okay, let's go back. I think this play's kind of, they're bringing heat. Are they supposed to be running mesh? Because this is a great mesh, guys. This isn't a great mesh. In mesh, you really kind of want your receivers to be running closer to each other so that the defenders have to go around. This is just a great job though by the safety for UCF coming off and chasing him down. So they really they bring an overload. It's a blitz with a line stunt. And as we know, Colorado's offensive line had issues from time to time picking up stuff like this. And yeah, ball hung a little bit as because he's stepping back trying to avoid getting it. And yeah, that happens. So I just don't think it was a great mesh to begin with. I did, Wheeler. I did. I'll get on something like that about stretching outside and versus wide zone. Um, we could talk about that as well. You know, wide zone and stretch. You got, some call stretch even like outside zone, but yeah, we could talk all about that. I can make a video about that as well. I've also thought about making one about um, difference between inside zone and and basically like what gap scheme and inside zone blocking is as well. I'm trying to provide more information and stuff to people with regards to that. But because the draft is in a week, I wanted to get ahead on these. This is my third film of Shedeur Sanders that I've watched. And so this is probably the most favorable film that I've seen of his in terms of like there's not a lot that's a mess. Again, totally not his fault at times. Receivers sometimes aren't running routes hard enough. We saw that with the touchdown throw where Will Shepherd kind of let up. And then, oh, ball's coming to me. Yeah, because the safety stepped up on the post. Okay, climbs up, takes off running. I like that. That's a good decisiveness. Okay. No problem with it, right? 1, 2, 3. Doesn't like it. Hitch up. Okay, I'm going to take off running. They're all covered. I'll get upfield and go. So, but yeah, Wheeler, I can definitely do something like that you're talking about with that power versus long trap. Power, I love. It's called God's play. That, if you're ever around, I call it God's play. So, because that's what all the football coaches call it, God's play. So there's a lot that we could talk about the difference of. I hope the inside zone versus duo video that I did, the long form one, helped people understand a little bit better the difference between the two run plays. Ooh. See, this is where I say, okay, this is a short pass. This is a quick game. 2, 3. Not quick game there. That's actually a little bit longer. It looked like quick game initially, but it's not. But what I don't like, here's what I don't like. I wish sometimes this ball needs to be coming out now. See, he's waiting. Honestly, this is quick game. Okay, this is the difference. This has been somewhat of the difference between him and like a Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart would catch that, take one step, and rocket it right in there to Horn. Okay, this would already have been leaving Jackson Dart's hand for whatever reason, and maybe it's the way that they've taught him. Because I saw this also against BYU. He takes like 3 steps out of the shotgun on little short hitch routes. Short hitch routes, those are quick game. Okay, so you guys have to understand there's different types of passing concepts. You have quick game, screens, you have the play action, you have what's called run action. I can explain the difference between those as well. But you have those different, you have medium passing, deep passing, all those types of things. In quick game, that tells you your feet, and that's what your feet are tied to. So under center, that'd be a 3-step drop. 1, 2, 3, then out. That's what stick is. Uh, Medium passing, it'll be 1, 2, 3, and then you're going through with your hitch steps, and then out of the shotgun, and excuse me, 3-step out of the gun, 5-step from under center, and then you have the 7-step drop, 5-step drop from under center, and then under gun for the deeper throws. So here, I don't know why he's taking a 3-step drop. I don't know if that's what they've taught him, but he should just be catching it taking 1 step, gather, and throw. And if he does that, defender has no chance. That ball's already on its way. That defender's still, uh, you know, moving to his right for his zone, and he's not going to be able to get there. But it's just those little things that are make the difference. And I don't know why he takes 3 steps on a quick game. So, but yeah, yeah, I that's the thing. Ford's reaction, what did Ford do? I'm sure he was super excited that he knocked the pass down. He's like, "Yeah, It's like in the college football game when when the guy doesn't catch the ball and they're like, "No fly zone," and you're like, "What?" Okay, screen. Don't hate it. Draw him in. Let him come in. Deliver the ball. We got a blitz. We just got to block better. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys! As a former O-line coach, this is killing me from time to time. He's trying to go with the kill shot. Just get in the damn guy's way. You don't need to kill him. Just get in his way. Wall him off. Ah, killing me. It's just killing me. It's killing me. All right. Okay. Like, there's not much to talk about with him there. Sorry, I had to talk about it because it hurts my heart as as a former offensive line coach. Like, guys, my okay. And then face mask. That's a face mask. Sorry. Old coach habit. Face mask. That's a face mask. Okay, we're gonna roll out to okay. So again, why this is why this hurts my heart. Okay. You know if a guy if you're a lineman and the guy that is over you, like this right here, if he's going inside like this, another guy's probably replacing him. So don't chase. Just pass him off and look. And realistically, okay, sorry guys, you're getting some O-line coaching stuff. Should help seal this edge and let Shedeur get to the outside. Now, Shedeur, he's going to come out 1, 2, 3. Again, nothing there. And he's going to make something out of nothing. I'm not as critical here because he's already outside the pocket. Again, be careful on just running around. Too much running around will get you hit. We've seen a couple where he's taken a bad hit where instead of either throwing away or taking the check down, he's taking those hits. And that's his fault, not the offensive line fault, not the receiver's fault. It's his fault. But here, again, and the left tackle's a freshman, guys. So I don't think he's as used to stuff because he was probably dominant in high school. But yeah, if a guy disappears, you got to know someone's coming out. They're not going to just leave that gap unfilled, especially up front. So it's a good play by Shedeur though to get around and then make that throw. So I'm not okay. Again, climb up. Let's see here what he's got. Any check down. Okay, back's got to get out. See right here, climb up. Just dump this off. Just dump this off. I know that there's a guy there, but that's his job as a back. We don't want you taking unnecessary hits. You've taken a lot of hits in your career, Shedeur. Stop taking a hit. Ah, all right. We're moving on. We're going kind of rapid fire. Again, this is the third film. This is by the third film. What? Oh man, that ball kind of hung. So you can see the difference right there in terms of arm strength. I'll show you right here. Okay, we're gonna get play action. Notice we're on the right hash, excuse me, left hash, and he's throwing all the way out to the numbers. That's a long throw. And this ball kind of hangs. Cam Ward would that ball would be just there in a second. There's no chance the receiver would have caught it and turned around and gotten upfield. Just so you guys know. Watching Cam Ward, that's it's just a little bit of difference. I like the read. I'm just saying that's the difference when you're evaluating these guys. Okay. But again, good. You're got 8 seconds. What's the score here? Again, it's 24-14. Good plays. Okay. We want to make sure that we're doing the right thing. And again, the other two films, I really walked away so confused because I hated what Colorado was doing. I still don't like what Colorado was doing, but here there's a lot better stuff that's being done. That's actually a really smart play right there. Throw it to the back. They're playing off, so just throw it to the back. Let them catch. Back gets out of bounds. That's a great job. Get a few more yards. Don't burn as much clock. That's what you want to have. Get you a little bit closer. Maybe you can kick the field goal, things like that. So it's a good job by him. Um, so again, just drop back, hit it. Don't take too much time. Out. We're good. We're good. 27-14. See, you got him in the field goal range. They have a field goal, 27-14. So here we go. Full progression. Like it. Okay. That's a good job standing in the pocket. Again, if something had happened, if he couldn't get that throw, I would have liked the check down, but that's a good decision. Okay, getting through it. Good. Getting it over the top. His offensive line has got to hold up. It's driving me crazy, man. 55. Who is 55 for Colorado? He is just getting, he's having a bad game, okay? Holy cow. Oh, this is a guard. He's a junior. Dude, he's like, oh, hey, there's a guy here. Sorry. Sorry I'm laughing, but man, 55. Oh, there's got to be some communication there. You got to be yelling, switch, 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 or something. Stunt, like, you got to be yelling. There's got to be communication by that. It's why offensive line, if you're just putting players into the offensive line, in reality, that's very tough because they've got to trust each other and who's blocking who's picking up the line stunts, who's picking up the blitzes. And right there was no communication. So all of a sudden, that poor guy, Kareem Harden's getting a guy running into him because he doesn't know that there's a line stunt on to be passing it off. So got to be communicating, guys. Okay. I actually like that. I don't hate that. I actually don't hate that at all. Gets the completion, corner gets beat. Single high safety look. And yeah, that's just way too easy. Good catch. If he just kept running sideways, probably scores, but I get it. Cut, get upfield. You want to get upfield, try and you just cut. He's probably been told that. So Will Shepard, he got it. Oh man. They scored a touchdown on that drive though. So I don't know why he's dropping back so far. It's very interesting how far back he's dropping here. What are we calling here? Oh, he's too far off. Receiver up top's too far off. See that? Tunner. Here's the problem, guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hunter needs to be up here. That's why they're calling a penalty. Not enough. Not too many men in the backfield. Illegal formation. That's one way to draw them all in, back up, and they all swoop around and then they run into each other. Oh, we're just going to take that off there. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose, dropping all the way back to try and get him upfield and then run around him, but I'd still like to see him climbing up in the pocket, but I know he doesn't trust that right now. What? What the heck, man? This is quite the play for Let's watch it again. 2nd and 27. Oh, man. Something bad happened. Must have been a hold. Okay. Again, can't say much. That's what we got. That is what we got. Okay, I'm just gonna move on. That plays. Yeah, it's 3rd and 29. They lost yards on that play. Again, sometimes the best play is just to throw it away, running all around. He threw the ball to Hunter and they lost 2 yards. There, I'm okay with it. 1, 2, 3. Feels like he's trying to escape the pocket a lot more right now. He's lost faith. When a quarterback loses faith in his offensive line, they become really jumpy back there. It's very, very hard. Because I think the line did okay there, but he just doesn't trust them right now because he's been getting hit. So I'm not surprised that he's bailing on the pocket. It's unfortunate, but that's what's happening. Okay. We're still in the third quarter here. Like I said. Okay, let's go back to the screen. Do we not get a good block here? Let's see what our block is. That's just a good play. Got a fifth-year senior playing linebacker if you're UCF, and he sees it immediately. He's going with the motion. And I don't think there's anything else off of that. So unfortunately, are they running any routes up top that maybe he should come off because that backer's widening? He probably actually could have. What? Okay. I know we're going back and we're playing Monday morning quarterback. But the minute you see this guy start moving with your motion, you should start thinking, hey, let's look backside. Maybe we should go backside because he's widening. So as you get the snap, if he is widening, he is opening up the space right here behind him. And we saw that happen with one of the other quarterbacks in this draft, Jackson Dart, where defender went with the motion, so he caught it and then turned and just threw a slant that was replacing where that defender was. That's something that I think I'd like to see here on this play. But again, it's just a simple throw, just trying to get something, trying to get him going again. I don't hate it. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not hating it is what I'm trying to say here, guys. Okay. It's still 34-21. And remember, they win this game 48-21. So ooh, I like the ball placement actually. I don't even hate this decision. Even he's leaving. Defensive back. He's not really playing tight coverage. He hesitates for a second. Put it to the outside. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Only spot. It's either a catch or incomplete. I like it. Get the play action. Oof. Just barely misses. Barely misses. Okay. 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 Not again, not hitting it. Yep. Put it away, put it away from the coverage. Let it's either your receiver or no one. Look at this. Who says he can't run? Play action. Climb up. Okay. Okay. College football is worse off without Mike Leach. Because he'd be saying stuff today that would be hilarious. Especially with all the NIL stuff. Well, we offered them some, pirate books. It's actually a really nice play design. He should notice if you're a defender that they've got a receiver playing the sniffer, the wing. He's really the wing. The notice this guy playing the wing. Come across, flick it out there. That's actually really good. Get the linebacker to commit and then throw it out there and out leverage touchdown. Yeah. I like the play. I like it. Don't overcomplicate. He just flicks it out there with his wrists. Doesn't overcomplicate it. We're almost done with this film, guys. I think they pull him. See, okay. So again, so we get bunch. I don't know why he's not throwing this to his receiver, number 4. I I, I don't know why he's not throwing it to Miller. Maybe he doesn't trust because the safety's there. But if he throws this early and on, I mean, it should be right now. Ball's coming. Miller turns. We work on that. Oh, when I coached tight ends, we would work on snapping that head around. The minute you're coming out of break, snapping the head because the quarterback in quick game, he's going to take his drop and throw it. There's something I've noticed about these run and shoot teams do. They don't have big enough personnel, so they lap the receivers. Yeah, it's a way to get them matched up against defensive players that maybe they normally would. That was the whole point of the spread. The spread was designed to make receivers matched up against linebackers originally. And so now that's why you're seeing hybrid defensive players to respond to that, because originally it was an outside linebacker, right? The Sam having to cover a flexed out wide receiver who's playing the tight end position. And they're like, they're going, I can't cover this guy. So you'll see that a lot where teams will do those sorts of things as well. But again, would have liked the ball. That's what I'm saying. It's one of those, just get the ball out a little bit quicker and it'll be good. You'll be good, right? Again, it's just these little things that I'm noticing that I would love to do differently. But again, like I said, they won 9 games. There's a lot of things that are good. I think there's a lot more good in this film than the other games that I've watched. And one of those was a win. They beat Utah. But there's yeah, we're not gonna talk about that game. There literally were plays where oh man, see, that's just a little bit more, a little bit further. I like the read. Receiver, he gets pushed in a little bit too far. Okay. So what do I mean by that? Okay. So let's go to it. Let's talk about it. So he's running his route. What I would like is him to be a little bit more firm. Instead, he's going to allow himself to get pushed here. Then he's going to try and get vertical to restack and then break to the outside. What I would like is he come inside and he's firm. I want him to stay down more, excuse me, more closer to the hash, not more close. I want him to stay closer to the hash, right? So that he's not getting washed, so that when he breaks out, that ball can lead and the ball can be led outside and he's closer to the sideline so that that ball is going to the sideline. He's closer to it and can break on it and run. But just notice how far he gets washed inside. I'd like him just a little bit closer. Like I said, I'd like him just right in here. He's still a little bit to the outside. He's taking his juke, and now he's going to come out here. But man, and then because he stays closer, now he can even be more vertical with his break, and the quarterback can put him more vertical. That's what he's trying to do here. But it's a good job not giving up on the play by number 20, who is Mac McWilliams for UCF. That's a good job by him. So we'll run this play, and then I think this is the play. This is it for the game. This is it for his film. Okay. So now remember, I said, and let's go back. Remember, I said that this is the stats for Shedeur Sanders on this game. He was 80% completion percentage. And he had 3 touchdowns with 1 interception. We saw that interception was early in the game. So for 290 yards, 3 touchdowns versus 1 interception, 5 carries for 15 yards. Remember, the sacks count against it, so that's why it was 3 yards per carry. My overall thoughts with regards to the film that we just watched. it's a lot better in terms of things that I saw than the BYU and the Utah film. Um, BYU, I know, was a very difficult game. BYU came out with a really good game plan. I think they saw what Utah had done. You guys have to understand BYU's defensive coordinator was a defensive coach at Utah before leaving to an FCS school, to FCS school. Now he's gone to BYU. So they run very similar things to what Utah did. And Utah did a lot of stuff that I think confused Shedeur and also his receivers and linebackers. But in that game, I mentioned it at the beginning, and I'll reiterate it. Part of the reason I've struggled with Shedeur and compared to doing Cam Ward and Jackson Dart and my thoughts with regards to those quarterbacks is Shadeur's offensive line at times doesn't play very good. Then I'll see receivers taking time plays off where they're not really running very hard or they're not getting a lot of good spacing. And because of that, Shedeur will look and then he can't even throw there because either the receiver's not running or the receiver is they're not or the receivers are too close together. We saw that with the touchdown throw where the receiver kind of slowed down, where his receiver Will Shepherd had slowed down and then the ball's coming. I got to run for this post and lays out and makes a catch. But overall in this game, I can see why people have been saying that he's got some ability at putting the ball being where the ball needs to go and things like that. My concern is when I've watched the film is do I blame him for certain plays or is it because his receivers aren't giving their best effort or they're just not running good routes? Do I blame it on the offensive line? Is that his fault? And that's where I've struggled. Overall, though, I think if you're going to go with him, I'm not surprised that he's been kind of dropping in the draft. I think a lot of people who are screaming about how this is all broken and this is wrong and all that. I think Shedeur Sanders is probably going to go to the team that's best suited for him. And the best suited team for him might be a team which is more run heavy, which will allow him to kind of get up and throw and run some play action. But yeah, I I still kind of am like, I don't know exactly how I would rate this guy overall as it is. So let me go ahead here though, and let me do this. Guys, that's it for the stream. I appreciate y'all coming by. Again, Shedeur Sanders, third film. I would feel much better personally. This is just me, and I'm not the only one. Others have said he's very difficult to grade because, again, of all the issues that I mentioned. I think he should probably be a later round, first round, second round draft pick. Same with even like a Jackson Dart. Cam Ward is the best quarterback in this draft, in my opinion. When I've watched Cam Ward, everything shoots off. The way he throws, he could throw deep out routes from the opposite side, from the opposite hash. When he hits the top of his drop, boom, ball's out. He'll take the check down. He'll get rid of the ball if he needs to. Overall, that's why I have Cam Ward as the number one pick because when you watch the film of him, it just all jumps out. We watched the film of him against Syracuse, and even though they lost that game, he throws a fade ball into the end zone where it's only his receiver, and the receiver literally hits the receiver in the hand because the receiver loses it in the light. So that's why I say that. But again, Shedeur Sanders, late first round, second round quarterback for me. And I think that's appropriate based on everything that I've seen. Uh, Overall, though, this film again, third film. This is the only film that has finally made me feel somewhat comfortable with what I have, where I can give a real analysis of this guy. So let me go ahead and get this set up. We're gonna go ahead and end there, guys. And so, guys, we will see you later. I can't. I was thinking I should. I have Jackson Dart tomorrow, but I could pull out a Kyle McCord film as well and take a look at him and talk about him as well. We still have till next week as it is for Thursday, so I might pull some out as we head into the draft, or I might even pull it after the draft if I don't get to it, and we can watch film of him playing then as well. I might do some more guys even after the draft so people can see who they drafted, the film of him, why he might have got drafted there, and things like that. So there's a lot that we can still do, but yeah, we can definitely look at a Kyle McCord film, and probably we can probably watch it against Miami. I probably get my hands on the Miami one, which is that's a hell of a game when you watch it. Whew. That is one crazy game when you actually watch it. But Wheeler, appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you guys later. This video will be available for anyone to find on YouTube. If you guys want to go back through it, make sure to leave your comments down below. Let me know your thoughts with regards to Shedeur Sanders. Like I said, there's things that were good in this film, some things that did really kind of, really did confirm some concerns I had. And I've talked about it in the video, so make sure to check it out. We'll see you next time, though. Here we're going to go to the end screen, guys, so that you guys can all see it, and I'll play this for you. Let's go right here. We'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. I do want to recognize the members of this channel at the booster level and above for their support. If you wish to have your name in a video just like this, make sure to check out the join link in the description below. Here on the end screen, you can see that there's another recommended video. Make sure to click that and watch it. Also, make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future breakdown videos. I hope you have a great rest of the day.